And then as you do, it's really cool. You barely need any force to get going in a direction, and it's actually harder to stop than it is to get going. Over. Bella, we're all trained in basic life support. We also have crew medical officers. Some are trained as crew medical officers, and sometimes we have a doctor on board. Actually, right now, my crewmate, Satoshi Furukawa, is a medical doctor. So we're trained to handle those emergencies. We actually have a platform that we can use if we need to give CPR or anything like that. Thankfully, we haven't had to do that. But when we do, we usually actually go upside down and push off the ceiling with our feet. Over. Liam, we do shower, but it doesn't look like it would back on Earth, so there's no, running water to stream over you. Instead, we take water, and you kind of, what I do is I make a line down my arm with the straw, and the water will just kind of sit there on your body wherever you place it, and then I rub it in with towel and soap and get cleaned off that way. So it definitely feels different than back home. Over. Data, yeah, I definitely miss my family and friends back home. I've got two little girls and my husband who I often miss. And there are some other things about home that I miss. It's the comfort of my bed sometimes, and some special homemade foods and things like that. And related to the last question, also showers with running water. Over. All the time. Space station, there are a lot of things up here, and to keep everything running and working, everything from the science experiments to the toilet, we are doing maintenance on a very regular basis, almost daily. Over. In our free time, I personally like to go to the cupola, or window to the Earth, and take a lot of pictures. We also like spending time together. Sometimes we'll share a meal together and just hang out with our crewmates. And then also sometimes talking to our families back home. Over. Savannah, I really believe every time we explore and push the boundaries of what we can do further, we develop technologies that help us. I love the idea that when we go out in space and look back at Earth, we're learning more about our home planet and how to take care of it and protect it, and learning more about it. And so as a kid, I think I just thought it was cool and adventurous, and as I got older, I just realized there's real value in what we do, and something I think we need to do for humanity. Over. Janala, that's a great question. I don't think anyone has ever asked me that before. So I can tell you that water up here just kind of sticks. So for example, if you were to sweat, those beads of sweat just stay on your body. So I think the same thing would happen to tears. They would just kind of sit and stay in place on your eyes. They wouldn't drop down your face like they would back home. And so I think they just swell up and get larger and larger until eventually maybe they came off and started floating